folks. Welcome to the Sit Down Standards Kickstarter Preview. My name is David Bray. I'm joined as always by my favorite board gamer, my wife, Alyssa Bray.
Hello.
And today we are taking a look at the 2 to 5 player area-controlled deck building game, Vivarium. It is survival of the fittest. Players are going to be competing as different species in this game to find out who can survive the longest over 4 long years of different seasons. But before we get there, let's find out what's included in the game. Take it away, Alyssa.
All right, in this game, you're going to be getting a game board, which is made up of map tiles. On these map tiles, they're divided into different territories, such as swamps, rivers, mountains, and so forth. Then you're also going to be getting player tokens. You'll also be getting species boards.
Yeah, each person gets their own. So at the beginning, you pick your own species.
And there's 8 different to choose from.
Yep, lots of cool ones to choose from. You've
like
got
the wolves.
Yeah, you got the wolves, the tigers.
You can always be a human.
Yeah, those are boring. Eagles. You could be bears, which is awesome.
Yes.
So you get your player board, like you said, right? And what else do you get?
You also have cards that come with the game.
Yep, this is the deck building part.
The deck building part of the game, yeah. And they're broken down to different types. You have your starter cards, which you have instinct and fear. These start your deck that you at the beginning of the game, and then you build onto it.
Yeah, you're going to be buying from this kind of pool at that all players can draw from. That's called the
behavior cards.
Yeah, right. Behavior deck, and these are what you buy to make a better deck throughout the game.
Build up your deck, great. And then you also have your cards for the different seasons.
Yeah, what's actually pretty unique.
Event cards.
Yeah, in addition to playing essentially the other players, the board is essentially also going to be doing things. And these are through those season or event cards. Through the game, you're going to be playing through 4 different years of through the Vivarium. And in each one of those years, there's 4 different seasons, just like, spring, summer, winter, autumn. I almost forgot. Holy smokes. And in each one of those, you're going to be flipping over an event card, which will sometimes affect the players positively, sometimes it's negatively.
And they have different tasks on them.
Yeah, because again, like I said at the beginning, it is survival of the fittest. You are going to be competing for fitness points, or victory points in this case. And by completing the event cards, you get victory points. But that's not the only way you get victory points. You can attack other players, which Alyssa does to me all the time.
When you're a wolf, that's what you do.
I know, that's what you got to do. So you can attack other players, and that's why the behavior deck, you can buy there's different types of cards. There's cards that have like aggression, so you can use them to kind of hurt and take that cards against other players. What you're also going to be doing throughout the different seasons of the game is you're going to be procreating. You're going to be maturing additional animals for your tribe or your different species. And you have cards that help you in that department, if you know what I'm talking about. And then there's also ones that help with movement, and then other cards that kind of just generally help you. So let's get kind of to what we enjoyed about the game. When we had a chance to play it, now again, the pictures we're showing you, we had a print and play version, so this isn't obviously the final version. But this game has incredible artwork. That is the first thing. When this hits the table, it is a gorgeous game. The tiles are very colorful.
It's very eye-catching.
Absolutely. Yeah. All of the species boards, that's actually something I really enjoy. I think you like that too, right? How each species has its own kind of special abilities.
Yeah, and it actually makes sense with each species.
Yeah, the powers, like for instance, the eagles can kind of move around the board very quickly, but if you get in a fight with them, like she was the wolves and I was the eagles, there was no chance I had against a wolf.
Yeah, or like mine moved in packs.
Yeah, she gets a buff if she moves with multiple wolves in the same pack. But in addition to having all of those advantages, each species has a disadvantage. So for instance, with the wolves, although she can move in packs, the packs can't commingle. So she can only have the white wolves or the gray wolves.
Or the black wolves
together, they have to all be together. So again, the theming of the game is it fits the mechanics of the game very, very well. Now, the deck building part of the game is also unique because in addition to how you play the deck building part, so like I said, there's different types of cards in the behavior deck. And what you have to do to activate an ability on those behavior cards is you actually have to play 2 of the same color.
Right, so you need to draw them. Each turn you draw 5 cards for you to hold in your hand. And out of those 5 cards, those are what you can play that turn. And if you have 2 cards that are the same color, you can activate abilities together. Yeah,
so it's kind of unique, and it pushes you in a particular strategy as to what you need to buy from the behavior deck, which I really like. A lot of times when we play games like Dominion, you're just kind of buying what is the most expensive card. How much money do I have? Just I'll buy the most expensive that I can buy.
Or I found myself saving my money a few rounds because I was like, I need another this type of card, but I can't afford it, but it makes most sense for me to wait so I can get the most out of everything.
Absolutely. And that's another unique thing. You don't, in most deck building games, you either use it or you
lose it.
In this game, you don't. You can kind of build up your energy or your currency to buy cards. So there's a lot of unique things in this game that kind of separate it from traditional deck builders, but it adds that area control part. And again, the artwork is gorgeous. Little things. Every starter deck has its own unique cards. So the Tigers get their own starting deck. The Bears get their own starting deck. You didn't have to do that, but they did.
And even the player tokens for each species.
Gets its own little unique player tokens.
Yeah.
So again, if this sounds like it's right up your alley, definitely check it out. What we'll do is we'll put a link right here, so you can click this. This will take you to their Kickstarter page right now, where you can pledge to pick up a copy of the game and learn more about it and become the fittest, right?
Yes.
That is Vivarium. Check it out. Just click the link. Till next time. Bye.
See ya.